Bonjour. Mia here. Okay. So what does it mean when we say embrace your dark side? What do you think it means? So when I say embrace your dark side, I'm talking about your shadow. So a lot of people are talking about this whole thing, shadow work this, shadow work that, and it's very interesting. And I'm not trying to shame anyone or saying that everyone doesn't understand, but it's a very psychotherapeutic thing. So if you're not really, I don't want to say if you're not a therapist, because just because you're not a therapist doesn't mean that you understand, but I would just say where you learn your information from, make sure it's from a credible source, because you don't want anyone to lead you down the wrong path into something very dangerous, okay? So what I'm going to say about your shadow, it is the parts of you that you repressed growing up. It is the parts of you that you were shamed for having. It is the parts of you that you don't deem acceptable for society. You don't deem acceptable in your relationships. So for example, something that may be repressed in the shadow is anger, sadness, shame, guilt, jealousy, sexuality, rage, feeling upset, feeling lusty. What else? What people may label the dark, which I feel like people make dark energy or like the dark side sound like such a bad thing, but it's actually where your power lies. It's actually where, once you tap into that dark energy within you, that is when you become a whole person. So what I will explain about myself, aside from being a mental health professional and for being someone who is very kind-hearted, very loving, very light, very sweet, I'm also very honest. I'm very real. And that is because I embrace my dark side. I accept my dark side. So when I encounter other people who also have their shadow, I'm able to notice it and accept them for who they are. I feel like those are the people you want to listen to. I'm going to post a picture at the end of this video that's going to show you what it looks like when some people call themselves like a light worker, but they haven't done their shadow work. They're not really healthy, because everything that you repress is expressed subconsciously without your consent. For example, how this may show up. People who are too nice, they never have anything bad to say about anything, which is nice. Positivity is a good thing. But people who are too nice and they act like nothing ever bothers them, trust me, when they get mad, they get real mad. That's when those crimes of passion happens, because you just snap, because everything that you've been denying lies dormant within. Okay? I know to some people this might sound a little crazy, but to me, it's pretty normal. So what are some ways that you can do some shadow work? Get a piece of paper. Think of someone in your life who's getting on your nerves right now. Split the paper in half. On the left side, write down the things about them that you love. And on the right side, write down the things about them that bothers you. Okay? So you're going to do that. And once you finish, say that person's name. Let's say the person's name is Mary Jane. Mary Jane is wonderful. Mary Jane is kind. Mary Jane is loving. Mary Jane is smart. And on the negative side, you might write, Mary Jane is jealous. Mary Jane is sometimes a biatch. Mary Jane is rude. Mary Jane is judgmental. And then I want you to replace Mary Jane with your name. Read it all again. And then that's true. Everything that you project onto someone else is something that lies dormant within you. The things that you don't like in other people lie dormant within you, and that may be something within you that you don't accept. And And I know some people might want to be like, oh no, I'm not jealous. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. I'm not angry. I don't get upset at things, so nothing bothers me. So the reason why it's important to do your shadow work is that it makes you more real. It makes you more authentic. Why do you think you guys gravitate towards me? I'm very honest. I can sit here and genuinely tell you, yeah, I love everybody, but I don't like everybody. Everybody's not my cup of tea, and I'm not their cup of tea. And that's okay, you know? I'm not going to sit here and act like I never get sad. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't like sex. I'm not going to sit here and say, I never got angry before. So the thing about accepting those emotions is that it takes the control of them off of me. I have more control over my life by accepting my shadow, by accepting my dark side. Okay? So let me tell you some ways that you can channel that shadow energy so that it doesn't take over your life. Aside from accepting it, what can you do? Listen to music. When you listen to that music that's about like deep rage and deep lust and aggression, what it's doing is it's mirroring back to you the parts of you that you don't accept, but you're giving yourself an outlet by listening to that music. It's okay. I'm not telling people to go have sex, but I mean, if you want to, like, go ahead. As long as it's consensual, you know what I'm saying? And you're an adult, whatever. Enjoy. One day I'll talk about that another day, how they shame sexuality for us. Our bodies are meant to be enjoyed. That's my personal beliefs. I'll be honest, I am a very kink-friendly therapist. I'm also a mystic. You know what I'm saying? So, enjoy yourself, but consensual and be safe. Another way to channel your energy, art. So the way that I channel my anger or my sadness or my pain, poetry. So you see me, people who know me know that my personality is very like bright and bubbly. I'm very positive for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to have a nice day. I like to have a nice life. I wish everybody else did the same, you know? But when you read my book of poetry, it's pretty dark. It talks about my sadness. It talks about my pain. And that is the ways in which I stay balanced. I'm not going to not accept the fact that it's there. Okay? So I hope that this video made sense to you. If you have any other questions, comment below. I would love to answer them for you. Embrace your dark side. Be mindful of how you channel it, because we are held accountable. My only moral, I don't want to say my only moral, but the main moral that I go by is harm none. So I do my best not to harm anyone. I can live my life and be happy without harming others intentionally. So embrace your shadow. If you feel angry about something, find a way to channel it that doesn't harm another person. Because a lot of the times when people make us angry, it kind of has nothing to, sometimes it has nothing to do with them, if you really look at it. So my name is Mia. I am a therapist. I am a mystic. I am a tarot reader. I am a candle maker. I am an artist. I am a poet. And if you would like a reading, if you would like to speak with me, click the link below. Shoot me a message to book your reading. If you would like to purchase one of my Reiki charged candles, manifestation candles, my Etsy shop is Flames of Love Bougies. And if you have any other topics that you want me to cover, let me know. Have a great rest of your day.